Oh, Hope Rogers again. Oh, the carry.
Oh, there you
Hope
go.
Rogers.
Beautiful.
Rugby has always been considered a game of men, but over the years, many women have come into the rugby scene and shown the world some tremendous action. While women are mostly looked at as all sweet and soft, they can unleash some of the most hidden qualities like agility, tact, speed, and even game instincts when given the chance. And what better way to provide them this opportunity than rugby? A game that calls to action all qualities of any player, both physical and psychological. In this video, we are going to look at some of the queens best known for their playmaking abilities in the current USA Rugby Sevens women's team. There are many great women players across the world, but we decided to narrow down to the ones playing for the current USA team, just to show you that, just like men, women are a force to be reckoned with when it comes to playing rugby. Be sure to watch this video to the very end, especially if you love watching women combining both brains, speed, and muscle to place those tries. We have already made a video on male rugby players in this team who are great playmakers, so feel free to follow this link just in case you want to watch that video. In case you are new to rugby, a playmaker is the player who controls the flow of the team's offensive play. This is the player with the best passing skills in the team and is known for other special skills such as vision, ball control, creativity, and technique. So, who are the best playmakers in the current USA Rugby Sevens women's team? Let's find out. Before we jump into the list, a few fun facts about playmaking in rugby. First, based on how the game is formed, playmaking is usually the task of the player in the scrum half position. If you observe the game closely, you will notice that the scrum half stands in what is essentially a shotgun position, which is usually a bit to the side rather than straight back. They also tend to be the strongest players, usually because they have to face fierce opponents running at them almost all the time. And being the ones doing all the punting, they also happen to be among the best kickers in the team. Surely by now you're getting anxious to know who these players are in the current USA Sevens women's team. Let's jump into the list. Number 4. Closing our list is Alena Olsen.
Move there by Alena Olsen. Coming all the way and inside.
If you know even just a bit about the current USA Rugby Sevens women's team, then you probably knew that there is no way she was going to miss out being on this list. Born on December 6, 1995, in Caledonia, Michigan, her nice smile may deceive you into thinking she is no worthy opponent on the rugby pitch, but the story will likely change when you face her head-on during a rugby match. Alena started playing rugby when she was 18 after attending a practice in college. She also played volleyball and soccer in Caledonia High School, but hailed rugby players as some of her favorite kind of people. At the University of Michigan, Olsen was a collegiate All-American in 2015 and 2016, and also earned a nomination to the Collegiate Rugby Championship Dream Team in 2016. In 2017, she was chosen as Big Ten Back of the Year and appeared in 3 USA Falcons development tournaments, including a 5-match exhibition series with Australia, Super Sevens Brisbane, and Okinawa Invitational 2018. Also in 2018, Olsen helped the San Diego Surfers claim a Club Sevens National Championship. As if that was not good enough, later that year she made her debut in the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series home stop in Glendale. There, she scored a monumental try at full time to help the USA qualify for the Cup final. They ended up taking home silver. The one thing that stands out about Alena is her understanding of the game. When you watch her play, you will agree that her playmaking skills come almost naturally. Like many legends of rugby, she is able to know when to kick the ball and outrun opponents, when and how to pass, and even when she's the best one positioned to place a try. These are split-second decisions that many women players make during the game, and she seems to have mastered the art in her short time in rugby. Number 3. Abby Gustaitis. Next up we have Abby Gustaitis, who is 5'11" and weighs about 165 pounds. Having started playing rugby in 2010 at the University of Maryland, after ending a promising career as a varsity women's basketball player during high school, Abby also coached women's high school rugby. In college she earned All-American honors, after which she went on to play senior club rugby with Northern Virginia Women's Rugby. From 2015 to 2016, Abby was a resident at the Olympic training site in Chula Vista, California, In 2016, she captained Sky on Rugby and helped them with the Club 7's national championship. That same year, she earned her first cap with the USA Women's National Team 15s and went on to compete in the Rugby World Cup 2017 in Ireland, where the Eagles finished 4th. Just a few months later, she made her HSBC World Rugby 7 Series debut at the 2017 Dubai Sevens, helping the United States to a silver medal. And the following year, she was selected for the Rugby World Cup Sevens 2018 in San Francisco and was named co-captain for the 2019-20 season. Impressive, right? An interesting fact about her is that she's among the players you will want to see playing on the pitch. The way she fakes those passes make many opponents wish they could read her mind. In fact, some of her teammates have admitted themselves that they are not too sure whether she will pass the ball or not sometimes. Yet she manages to set them up for some of the most epic tries that the game of rugby has to offer. Hey, are you enjoying this video so far and getting entertained? If yes, then please like this video and slam that red subscribe button if you have not already done so. Also, don't forget to push the bell icon so that you won't miss out on any of our new videos. And in case you are new here, our channel Tryline is your home of all the amazing facts and developments in the world of rugby. Number 2. Lauren Doyle.
The USA are bursting forward with Lauren Doyle. Lauren Doyle takes off the handbrake.
Missing first place on our list by just a small margin is Lauren Doyle, who comes from Boody, Illinois, where she grew up playing volleyball, basketball, soccer, and running track at Meridian High School. She was recruited to play varsity rugby at Eastern Illinois University, where she played for 4 years and walked onto the track team for 1 semester during her junior year. In 2012, Doyle started playing rugby sevens at Chicago North Shore the summer before her senior year, subsequently earning a residency at the Olympic training site in Chula Vista, California, where she made her women's sevens debut at the 2012 Dubai Sevens. Doyle also helped her squad win a silver medal at the 2015 Toronto Pan Am Games, when she served as the leading try scorer during the Women's Sevens Olympic qualification campaign at the 2015 NACRA Sevens Championships. When you watch her play, you will definitely agree that she deserves all these achievements. Doyle, who is most known as a straight shooter, is usually fearless on the pitch and many times prefers to counter tackles rather than kick the ball. But what makes her an even greater player is the fact that she knows how to set up her teammates for effortless tries. The outstanding fact about her is that she is able to understand the game better than many of her fellow teammates and reacts equally as fast. Number 1. Nicole Heavirland.
Heavirland scooting from the ruck, diving over, putting a weight into it. That was all individual Heavirland.
And coming in at number 1 as the top playmaker in Women's Sevens rugby team, drumroll please, Nicole Heavirland. Nicole is Eagle number 241 and was born on February 25, 1995 in her hometown Whitefish, Montana. Her play positions are mainly hooker in sevens, scrum half in sevens, and scrum half in 15s. So it is no surprise that she's top of this list. Standing 5'5" and weighing 140 pounds, she attended Phillips Exeter Academy and is a member of the Women's Sevens Residency Program Club. Nicole began playing rugby at the age of 15, quickly falling in love with the sport and flexing her natural ability to excel. As a well-rounded athlete, Heavirland played women's basketball during her first semester at Army West Point before making an official transition to their rugby team in spring of 2015. That same year, she was also named a US Military Academy All-American. Shortly after, Heavirland made her USA Rugby debut during the 2015-16 HSBC World Rugby 7 Series at the Atlanta Sevens. In 2016, she was selected as a reserve for the Olympic Games in Rio, and though she didn't compete, the selection was a clear indication of her growth in rugby and potential to excel. Later in 2017, Heavirland transitioned to 15s, where she suited up for the 2017 Women's Rugby World Cup in Ireland, helping the women's national team advance to the semi-finals. Later that year, she returned to sevens as a captain for the 2017-18 HSBC series. Heavirland has managed to maintain a tremendous playmaking streak, with many who have played with her lauding her as a passionate and selfless player. She is one of those players who many opponents will think twice before tackling. Not so much because of her abilities to counter, which are quite strong, but also out of the fear of embarrassment. She has set up so many fellow players for some of the most beautiful performances, and there is no telling what greater things she will do in the remaining time of her rugby career. That's all we had for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Did you agree with our list? Are there players who you think we left out? Or who deserved a different position other than the one we awarded them? Please let us know in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe so that you never miss out on any new ones. Until next time, stay safe.